I have to bend like this. I probably look weird, but welcome to my bathroom. I am washing clothes by hand today, and I can't, do you know what, when I was younger and I had to do this, back when I was still living with my mom and dad, this was like my least favorite job, and to think that I'm doing it again today, but this time I actually enjoy it, it's crazy. Today's the first day, well, the kids finished school today, so they finished early. I picked them up very, very early. They finished at 2 today instead of finishing at 3. So I thought, you know what? Let me start my house chores early. So here I am, washing clothes. Can you imagine? I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm separating the colors, knowing what I want to wash together and what I don't want to wash together, so the colors don't run. During this 6 weeks, I've told myself that I'm gonna take each day as it comes, because 6 weeks holiday can be very challenging, because you're with the kids every single day. So, and activities are quite expensive. Like they normally do like these boot camps and all this stuff for like moms that work or parents that work full-time. So they provide facilities like that, but they're very, very expensive. And when I just wanted to look into it to see that maybe I could put the kids, maybe we could put the kids in for like, maybe 3 weeks or something, it was coming up to nearly £800 just for 2 kids for 3 weeks, or was it 2 weeks? So it was very, very expensive. So what I've done is now, luckily for me, my local area, they're doing like a swimming crash course for kids from age 5 to 7, I believe. So yeah, they'll be able to go to that crash course. So that's one thing. Oh, focus. So yeah, so that's one thing. So that's one thing that they'll be able to do. So that's been booked. And then I was in there, in the kids' school bag, there was a magazine there it's full of activities that you can do, and with kids that are it's got activities that you can do during the 6-week summer break that are either free or like really like good price, like maybe £2, £3. Most of them I think are free, but you just got to travel obviously, because some of them are far out, some of them are in central London, Stratford, like all those areas there. But if you guys have kids and you're on like summer holidays, what are your plans with your children? Give me some tips on what I can do. I plan to meditate during this 6 weeks. So a lot of meditation, because I've got email. A lot of meditation, because no child is gonna come. Yes.
Mama, I want water.
You want water? Amira, can you get Ramon? Can you get Kalila some water, please? Like I was saying, I plan to do a lot of meditation, because no child is going to come and kill me during these 6 weeks. That is my plan. Oh, let me add this as well. I can't believe I enjoy washing. I actually love doing this, and I feel like it makes the clothes last longer, because most of the kids' clothes are from Primark, and I realized that the more you wash it in the washing machine, the quicker it sort of destroys. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't last as long. So what I've been doing now is just hand washing it to see if there is a difference in the way it looks after a while, like after a few wears. Mommy, yes? Don't give me water. Please, can you give her water, please? I'm thinking as I'm washing, we can actually sit, and so you're washing with me. Like this is a very different video indeed. I don't think I've seen a video like this probably on YouTube, because probably nobody's washing their clothes with their hands when there's a washing machine available that's working fine, But here I am washing clothes with my hand, because I guess I'm a weirdo. But you know what? I think the older you get, the more you find that little things bring you peace, in a sense. Like for example, me sitting here washing this, I find it calming. Like I feel like you find, I don't know if it's the older you get or maybe when you start having children, but you find things that you probably wouldn't find calming, very calming. For example, like when the kids go to bed and there's silence. It's a good feeling, you know. Like this for me, because right now I've turned on the TV for the kids, so they're watching TV, so I'm doing this while they're doing that. So yeah. Yeah, my dad didn't like he didn't like it when we used to wash his clothes in the washing machine, so he always made me, we had to wash it by hand. When I say we, I was the one that did most of it. Just had to wash. Imagine washing like a pair of denim jeans. My hands were always rough. They were always rough. Thank God for shea butter. I'm thinking of turning on the light so you guys may be able to see me better. The problem with this light is that it makes noise, so I think you should still be able to hear me fine. But I thought I would talk about, you know, just stuff, whatever comes to my head is what I'm going to discuss while I'm washing these clothes. I just wanted to sit down and have a chit chat, and I thought I would. So the first thing I actually wanted to talk about is I think I would like to go back into therapy again and like see a therapist. I really think, I feel like there's a lot on my mind that's just sitting there and I feel like I need to release and let go. So when I went therapy, I went therapy when I had my second child, I think it was. Yeah, when I used to go therapy, I didn't have little madam then, and I only went for like 5 sessions. So it was under the NHS that I went. It wasn't private or anything. I couldn't afford private then, but it was under the NHS. And when I first got there, my therapist was a man, and I remember it was a tall, sort of old, like probably in his 50s man, and it was so weird. Like when I first met him and I saw him, and I was like, I saw him and I was like, oh, you know, because they don't tell you who you're gonna, like who you're gonna see until you get there on the day. And I remember thinking I really wanted a woman for some reason. I wanted a woman because I felt like it would be easy to open up to a woman instead of like, that's what I was thinking in my head anyway. I just thought, I assumed that it would be easier to open up to a woman than talking to a man. So when I got there and the man came out and he was like, hello, my name is, I'm just going to call him David, for example. My name is David and I'm going to be your therapist, and I'm going to be like your therapist sort of slash counselor, kind of. Yeah, I'm going to be your therapist. And I was like, oh. And then I was so like, I just didn't want to, I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk. I was very shy. And then obviously with therapists, they ask you about your background. And what I went therapy for, like I've said to you guys before, it was in relation to childhood trauma. And I think I didn't realize that it was affecting me until I got much older. So I just felt like maybe me speaking to somebody that's an outsider, as you guys may know, like in the Nigerian culture and African culture, you're not supposed to talk about your business. You're not supposed to disclose personal things. You're not supposed to, it's like, it's not something that you do. Sorry guys, I feel like my I feel like my lack of cleavage is showing. But yeah, in the Nigerian culture, unfortunately, it's frowned upon. I don't know if it's like that now, but let me not speak. Like the way I grew up, for example, you weren't really allowed to disclose your personal problems. Like everything was just, even till today, like everything is just kept, like you keep it to yourself, and I feel like that's not healthy. Like there's nothing wrong with crying when you feel like crying. Like even sometimes some people find it weird that people cry on, for example, like if you're crying on YouTube, for example. But then with YouTube, you feel like you're chatting to your friends, or you feel like you're chatting to like a new, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I don't know, there's just something, a lot of things are frowned upon in my culture. So even me going up to a therapist, I didn't tell nobody. Like even my mom's probably watching this video and I'm thinking, oh, you went to a therapy? She probably has no idea. Yeah, I didn't tell nobody, only my Choco Milo knew about it. So yeah, I went therapy for childhood trauma, and we just opened up, just discussing, you know, I learned a lot from the therapist, because I was able to see, you know, where you know, where lines, I was able to see how the things that happened to me in my childhood were affecting me as an adult, as in now. And like sometimes when things happen to you, you tend to be like, well, no, you know, maybe, you know, like sometimes, like, cause I'm so used to like keeping everything in, as in like not sharing my problems, and you know, like I said to you guys, because it's frowned upon. So sometimes you feel like your problem is not a big deal. Like, so I kept telling myself for many years, oh, it's nothing big, it's nothing big, I'm sure like people have been through worse, it's nothing big. And then I got to adulthood and I realized that, okay, this is something big and it's affecting your life, you know. So you either got to do something about it, or, you know, forever fight this battle by yourself, you know. So yeah, guys, you let me know if you've ever had therapy, and you know, what was the experience like for you, because it's something that I think I really want to get. I feel like with therapy, it's an ongoing thing until you feel like you sort of fully healed, kind of. But then, can you ever fully heal as a can you ever fully heal a traumatic experience? Because sometimes I still get flashbacks, or like yeah, I get flashbacks on random days. Like, you guys thinking, what the hell is this girl talking about? But like I said to you guys, one day when I feel like I'm ready to sort of let go, because I don't ever want to come on here sharing my childhood trauma with I really don't want to share my I don't want to share my childhood trauma coming on YouTube with, like, I know I need to be ready to share it, because every time I think about it, it's tears, you know. So I don't want to come on YouTube with uncontrollable tears, you know. I want to be able to actually talk through it without shedding a tear. That's when I know that, yes, I've come on the other side, you know. Like, I've been able to sort of, you know, start a new leaf, because I don't want it to define me, and I don't want it to define me. I don't want it, you know, we all have a story, and you know, it's just, I just want it to be like, okay, yeah, this is my story, this is what's happened to me, and I've been able to, you know, I've been able to overcome, and you know, now I'm on the other side, basically. So I want it to be like that kind of story, not like, oh yeah, and then this happened. Yeah, I really don't want it to be like that. But in the meantime though, can you check out those shoulder gains? Guys, look at those shoulder gains though. Look at those shoulder gains. Trust me, if you want to get fit, hit me up. Simply Mon. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys, I'm joking. But yeah, so I'm washing this with actually hot water right now. When I say hot, as in hot water from the tap, and it's burning my hands a little bit, but I feel like it brings out the dirt. It's easier for the dirt to come out, basically. Oh yeah, how do you guys wash your, you know, with underwear? Before, my mom taught me to wash my underwear. When you take it off, you wash it, ready for the next day and stuff. And then when I got to uni, I did it, and then I became lazy, and then I'll just chuck it in the basket ready for like when it's time to wash it. But now I'm getting back into the swing of just washing it after you take it off, and not just throwing it in the laundry basket. I just feel like sometimes things just get on top of you as a mom, you know. Things just get on top of you, and yeah. Yes, I'm so excited for the kids to start their swimming. Oh, I told the kids about their swimming lesson today. I'm washing clothes. I told the kids about their swimming today, and they are they're very excited. Very excited. Oh my god, this brings me on to one more thing that I wanted to discuss, which was mental health. Do you know what I would love to do one day, right? Like a get together, women coming together, just discussing, because we probably go through everyone is fighting a battle. Like, I always say this, I think I've said this before, everyone is fighting a battle that we know nothing about, and there's nothing worse than not feeling like you don't have anyone to talk to. So imagine having an event where you can come together and just discuss your worries without feeling like you're going to be judged, or without feeling any type of way. You could discuss sex openly and not feel like, oh my god, if I say this, then you know, oh my god, are they gonna judge me? I like to discuss things openly, because I feel like, you know, we all go through some things. Like for example, my sex life could be better right now. Like honestly, I actually contemplated getting a Kama Sutra book, and I'm talking about it from my side of things. There's nothing wrong with Chocomilo, but me, honestly, since I've had the third child, I just tired. I just tired. All I want to do is when it's bedtime, I want to go to bed. I'm not feeling like, I'm just not feeling it. That's a bit TMI, but it is what it is. And then you get some people, for example, who their sex life is great, and even though they have 3 kids, 4 kids, and everything is fine, everything is working fine, everything is great, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Is there something missing? But then I realize, I think it's because I've got a lot on my mind. So like, and my mind is always racing, always thinking. It doesn't stop, my mind doesn't stop thinking until I actually fall asleep. So I think I need to just, you know, I'm contemplating hot yoga. Definitely going to be going hot yoga during this 6 weeks. I need to book myself in for that. I'm definitely doing that, actually. Definitely doing that. I was watching this thing about somebody who got plastic surgery, and then it went wrong, and then they ended up having like a blood clot or something like that. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Do you know what? I always think if I could ever get anything done, it would obviously be my boobs, but then I don't think I could ever really go. Yes, Ramon, give her water, please. Don't think I could. Yes, Ramon is gonna give you. I don't think I could ever go under the knife. Like, I am too scared. Like, having 3 C-sections has put me off having any form of surgery unless it's actually needed. I'm too afraid to go under the knife, and it just goes to show that, you know, you have to just love yourself the way you are. Like, if you can work on it, then try your best to work on. I know it's hard because, you know, all over social media you see everybody looking picture perfect, and most of the time it's probably either used they probably use, what's that thing called, there's this app that everybody talks about, Facetune. They probably made themselves look a certain way. Even like some people don't even look like that in real life. So you just always got to bear that in mind and just work with what God gave you. Listen, like in secondary school, I'll never forget, in secondary school, some girl actually told me that I looked like Shrek, and that stuck with me for years. Another girl called me a pig. She said I looked like a pig because I had like a big nose, because I have a big nose. That stuck with me for years. But then I realized, you know, listen, this is what God gave me. I'm happy to be alive. I'm breathing. I have 2 eyes. Everything is working fine. Like, why am I gonna hang myself up over those insecurities? Where you got to remember, like, somebody's in the hospital probably taking their last breath right now. So you just, honestly, I think it's all about perspective. Obviously I have days where I look at, I have days when I'm like, oh my god, you know, I wish I looked like this, or I wish, you know, obviously I have days where I feel sorry for myself, or I don't like the way I look, you know, we all do it. But then you just gotta snap back out of it and remember that, listen, even the person that you think looks the best, they have insecurity, they have something about themselves that they don't like. So you just got to remember that when it comes to insecurities and having body confidence and all this business. Work with what God gave you. Work. Listen, I may look like Shrek to some people, and I may look beautiful to some people, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my little ramble. Oh my god, I've been talking for 22 minutes. If you guys have anything you want to add to everything that I've spoken about today, then let me know. I'm gonna have to cut this video down. I may have to, oh, my leg is hurting. I may have to cut this video down quite significantly because I've been talking for a long time. But I just wanted to do something, you know, I just wanted to talk about what was on my mind, really, because it's not every day, like, you know. I just wanted to talk about what was on my mind while I'm doing what I would normally do around the house, which happens to be washing today. I bought this for mirror when we went to Portugal last year, and it has come in so handy. So no, bring it. I need to wash it. Yeah, it's older. If you have any little girls and you want to take them swimming, get something like this, because all you have to do is just put it on them. You don't have to worry about blowing anything up. And I think I bought it from Very. No, don't touch it, it's wet. It's wet. Yes, comes in very, very handy. My camera decided to stop recording. I think this is the longest I've ever left my recording going on for. This is the longest I've ever recorded something for without stopping, so it just stopped recording. But has this inspired you to wash clothes with your hand? I highly doubt it. When you've got, I'm sure you guys have got a good working machine. You've got a washing machine that works perfectly fine there. So you're probably thinking, why the hell would I need to go and do that? But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.